Throwing sports talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now let's move straight up to the heavyweights because it's interesting. Interesting stuff going on. You remember we had the April the 13th date with your boy Anthony Joshua trying to get somebody in Wembley Stadium. We thought it was going to be Dillian White. Those negotiations broke down, right? Then, we got Jarrell Miller supposed to happen in June for Anthony Joshua. Maybe. That's the main one, right? I've been complaining about one dude, right, that they won't mention. The Candyman, right? So, the newest news is, right, someone inspired me, was saying, hey, well, didn't Anthony Joshua say Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz, a few weeks back? And I'm like thinking, well, yeah, he whispered it. He whispered it in a sentence with a whole bunch of other names. He whispered the name. And I knew then, you're not allowed to whisper Louis the Real King Kong name. This is not Real King Kong anymore. This is the Candyman. He messed around and whispered his name. Come to find out, Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz had already told Eddie Hearn a month ago, before Joshua even whispered his name at that particular time, that he's available. And speaking of availability, Louis Real King Kong Ortiz is always available, whether he signed for a fight or not, to fight anybody like Joshua Wilder, Fury, any of those guys. He's always available. All of their promoters already know that, right? All of us know that, really, but some of us don't try to admit it. So, what has happened, basically, is I was about to do a video about, to answer some of the questions, like, what's up with Ortiz? Did he say anything? And I was just going to say, listen, have you noticed that things get leaked? What Dillian White was about to get gets leaked, right? What Jarrell Miller is being offered gets leaked. Back in the other negotiations, stuff will get leaked. You hear any leakage around Ortiz, right? Do you ever get any leaked? Because see, leaked is always going to be favorable. That's what get leaked. We leaked. Like I told you about sex tapes. Leaked, right? They ain't leaked. Man, people leaking that out on purpose, right? So, but you ain't going to leak the fact he will fight you for anything, which he has just told to Joshua, right? So I don't have to really say nothing about all of those leaked things and whatever, but what he's about to get offered and what he's been offered in the past, you never really hear about it. It's funny, isn't it? Right? It's really funny, isn't it? That's the thing. But anyway, Ortiz has come out and said, listen, Joshua, straight up to him. Joshua, I'm available. Your promoter knows I'm available. I've been available. Doesn't matter. We can fight in the UK, fight in the US. You can pay me whatever you want. I'm going to be okay with any kind of payment. He's basically crossed all X's. All of them. Everything. Wherever you want it, how much you pay me, whatever. I'm available. Your bosses has been knowing that for the longest. I'm available to fight. April 13th could have happened. All those things that, bam, we've been saying. So he's been there the whole time. Waiting to fight him now. It doesn't have to happen with Dillian White or Jarrell Miller. If it doesn't happen, he's available now. And he's always been available, right? For whatever you want to pay him. Think of that. Isn't this the man to take? Matter of fact, and a lot of people be happy that this is the man he would take, that he would fight, right? And he just said the reason why he hadn't said nothing even prior, after that, he had already said he was available, but he said he didn't say anything after Joshua called him out, or at least mentioned his name, called him out, really. That don't have to happen. But I said mention his name in a sentence. He had already told Eddie Hearn that he was available, but even after that, he said, well, I didn't say nothing else, because I thought he was going to be like Dillian White was on December the 1st and December the 22nd, and Joe Joyce. Because I forgot about Joe Joyce said something, called him out. And it must didn't happen because he's fighting Christian Hammer. So he said he thought Joshua's team was going to be like Joe Joyce and Dillian White. He didn't say nothing else because he said, shoot, if his team is telling him the truth, and this makes him say at the end of the article, straight to you. Only reason I'm saying this out in public right now is just in case maybe your team is not telling you what's up. So now you know what's up. So there is no reason for you to be running around all these boys. You got somebody you want to fight. Now, shouldn't we all be happy? Shouldn't we all be happy? We got to fight there, right now, against a dude who's just as formidable as any of these guys that we even talking about. Ready to fight for less, just like he was for Dillian White. Dillian White would have been able to pay Luis Ortiz for that fight when he fought Chisora. This is the rematch. Probably of you know what I'm saying? Or definitely, 25% of what he had to pay the other guy. Definitely. A lot less. Let's just put it like that. We don't need to put no numbers on it. Just a lot less. And it's a higher profile. So what we're basically doing is telling you why when someone like me, a gap-toothed llama looking dude, looking at you, telling you over and over, people are avoiding this man, that this is the candy man, then it's time to listen. Let's see what the reaction is to this one. Doma Sports Talk. Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.